I think you know what I'm talking about. I know what you wanted to talk about. The last 2-minute report.
Dude, what?
In the Knicks.
We got to bring gripes back. I keep forgetting. It's me.
I have the open.
Nobody asked for it, but
can you do one right now?
Yeah, I can do one.
Okay.
Yo, I want to hear from Steph. Do we got Steph?
Wait.
Time for Guru's gripes.
Yeah.
Fire away, Guru.
I remember that picture we got.
I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore.
You're starting to piss me off.
It makes me so mad. Oh, please don't make me angry, pal. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. King Kong ain't got on me.
It's time for Guru's gripes.
Mother sucker.
So, you know how I feel about how the Knicks and the Pacers game one ended with the BS call on Miles Turner. But I just want to talk to the NBA and the powers to be. Why do you publicly go to tell the world how many calls you missed on the 2-minute report? There were 4 missed calls that would have affected that game one. And my thing is, who grows from that? Who learns? What you need to do, the refs that missed the call, you build a file. And then you grade the refs. We don't have to know what's in the file. You can say, you know what, referee Steinmetz, he's a 70. Referee Evan Giddings is an 85. And then that way we can know, okay, who's really doing their job effectively. But to release the report and admit that there were more errors than the one that were glaring, how does that make your game look good? It gives me a sense of wrestling. It gives me a sense of like fakeness. What good is the 2-minute report if the team that lost, you're rubbing salt in the wound? It doesn't fix or rectify anything. How about you do it or use it behind closed doors and demerit to take stuff away from the refs? Quit giving us what we already know because it doesn't change the outcome. Why almost embarrass your sport by saying the guys with the whistle or girls with the whistle are blowing it? Why do we need to know?
I think it's the very first thing you said is why. Because I think I know they do use those reports along with a lot of other stuff to rate officials. Absolutely. Absolutely. Whoever was working that game, it's noted that there were 4 missed calls in the last 2 minutes. And I'm sure
that I didn't know.
Yeah, and the officials do get rated. Coaches get to rate officials, players get to rate officials, and other officials get to rate other officials. And
now I don't want to stand up for the officials, but nothing can change the outcome. You think the Pacers care that you went publicly and said you missed a call or 3 other calls? That's a stain on the game to me.
Is it not a stain if you know it was a bad call, but they didn't admit it? You know what I mean? In other words, if they don't put out that report,
nothing's changing about the Pacers are still pissed off.
Right.
But now you're going to tell me, oh, Guru, by the way, there are 3 other missed calls. I don't think that helps the league. I get the grading system and accountability.
I hear you.
But why are you going public when it doesn't change any? I just find it odd. And I thought if I'm a Pacer player, fan, or coach, I would rip that thing up like, what the hell? And I feel like the NBA sending it out like, look at us.
The interesting thing is,
what are you doing?
Well, the interesting thing you said is when they do that, it seems like it's fake, like wrestling.
Almost like it's okay.
Well, I can just tell you the reason they implemented it was because of transparency. They actually wanted fans, and this was in the wake of the Tim Donaghy.
Oh boy, man!
So they wanted to show more accountability, and so that's why the 2-minute report came in, so that the NBA and its officials acknowledge when they made mistakes. So they'll tell you that that's why they're doing it.
If it went away, you would be okay as a basketball fan, right? All of us here.
Of course.
Yeah. I just don't. I think it's a tool that kind of puts a spotlight in a bad way on the NBA and the officiating and the said outcome of a game that you can't go back and change.
I mean, I've got what was I going to say? I got a problem with replay. I mean, replay.
Oh, you're about to never go full Jeff.
No, but
when you go look for something and then you find something else
That's part of it.
Wow.
But, once you start using replay, you can't go back, kind of. And what's going to happen is they're going to continue to implement replay more and more and more, and there's going to be more situations where they'll look, and it's just going to slow the game up
Pandora's
way
box.
too much. You cannot stop the game and look at a replay
I can't stand it,
for a take foul at half court. I mean,
you talk about stopping the party. And what about this, NBA? Add this to the gripe. The Laker-Denver series. The Lakers won a challenge. You should never lose a timeout for winning a challenge. Watch an NFL game. That's a bonus. But don't take my timeout for something that you missed. That is whack.
510. Don't go there.
Uh-oh.
He says wrestling's not fake. Watch your mouth, Steiny. I know it's not fake. Guru thinks it is.
No,
I don't.
No, your era was real.
That's why when Guru said fake and wrestling in the same sentence, it struck a nerve with me.
I'm in WWE. Give me one of your guys growing up you used to watch. Just one. Give me one name.
Haystacks Calhoun.
That was the real wrestling.
Oh yeah, he was absolutely real.
Yes.
Oh boy, how you doing, buddy?
I'm good. It's me and Evan tomorrow. You gonna be listening?
No, I'm gonna be on the plane.
Well, it's on the Odyssey app. You can go back.
That's right.
I always listen to how you say how I'm out. We don't know where Guru is. Hey, Evan. Or when you're in a good mood, you build me up. I love that Guru. He's out taking care of family. That makes it. But when you're down, we don't know where he's at. Evan, I'm like, come on. The boss knows my whereabouts. But we'll be fine without you tomorrow.
It's a wrap.
All right.
Yeah.